Hi, hello, and good morning. Welcome back to Java programming tutorials. In this session, we are going to discuss a very important concept called static. Let us understand it through a method which will calculate the amount to be paid by simple interest method. Because the method is used in the same class, I make the method private. It returns double. Name is so simple. Takes three parameters. One is principal amount, one is number of years, the third one is a double parameter called rate of interest. What it does is it returns interest plus principal amount, that is amount to be paid, isn't it? Now to use this method, you must create an object of my class. So let us call this as client is equal to new my class. New object is created. Now get the amount from the method and store that in a variable called amount. Principal amount is 1 lakh, say 8 years, 7.25%. Okay, 7.25% is rate of interest. Now print it. Say amount to be paid by simple interest method. Okay, the amount. If you want integer value, typecast it to integer explicitly. You get integer value. Okay. Now let us create a static method which is private and static. Okay. Returns double. Method name is compound. Compound takes same parameters: principal amount, number of years, and rate of interest. What it returns is amount P into one plus R by 100 to the power of n. Okay, P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of n. Right? This is simple interest amount. What is it? Simple interest amount. Next, compound interest amount. If it is static, then you need not use the object. You can directly use it. Okay, compound. Let us pass the same values. Okay, now let us print the amount. By compound interest method. And the variable name is CIM. Is this clear? Obviously, amount will be more in compound interest method. Here, I directly call the method name. Here, I could not do it. If I try to do it, let us see what will happen. Now, you must create an object for non-static method. For static method, it is not necessary. Okay, is this clear? Next, here static method is the same class of main method. Now, let us create a separate class called manager. In this class, again, we have two methods. One is, here both are public because you are using them in another class. Returns double, name is simple, takes three parameters: principal amount, number of years, rate of interest, returns principal amount plus interest. What is interest? P into N into R by 100. Now, second method. Second method is static method, public and static. It is double. Okay. So what is amount? P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N. Right? Now, here, create manager class. Manager M1. Right? To use simple, which is non-static, you must use the object name. Okay. Whereas for static method, you simply use class name. Is this clear? Static methods can be called just by using class name, but non-static, to use non-static, you must create an object. This is compound. Okay, now let us try to use non-static method by class name. It doesn't work. You must use the object name. But a static method can be called with object name also. Object name and method name. Okay, or you can have method name. Sorry, class name. So I hope you understand it. Now, we have a non-static parameter called bank name. Bank name is ICICI. Okay. Now, here, try to print bank name in both the methods. Bank name. Okay. The bank name, bank. Try to print this non-static parameter in non-static method and static method. So what does it mean? Static method cannot access non-static content. Is this clear? If it is static, then static method will access it. Okay. If it is non-static, then you cannot. Did you understand it? So what is that? Static method cannot access non-static content, whereas non-static can access non-static and static content. Non-static method can access static and non-static content. Is this clear? Next. One of the biggest applications of static, that is to get the count of number of objects created. To get count of a number of objects created. Let us have a class, say class A. We have two parameters. Say one parameter. We have a constructor. Leave it. This x is equal to 10. Here x is equal to x plus 1. Okay. Now create an object of, let this is public as well. Let us create an object of class A. Okay. So two objects. Right? Now print system dot out dot print ln x in object a1 dot x. Okay, now x in object a2, this is a2 dot x. Extremely sorry, should not use comma here. See, both are the same. Is this clear? Now let us make it static. Now let us see what happens. Why earlier it was 11, now it is 12. Static parameter retains data. Okay, here when it was non-static, x always starts from 10 and 10 plus 1 11. Okay, non-static x value is 10 when a1 is created, and then x is equal to x plus 1, so 11. When a2 is created, x is again set back to 10. It doesn't retain previous value. And again, x is equal to x plus 1, 11. Okay? Is this clear? Is this clear? If it is non-static, initially x is equal to 10. When a1 is created, x is 10 and x is equal to x plus 1, 11. Okay, when a2 is created, the recent value will be retained and x starts from 11. Okay, so when you print a1x, it is 12. When you print a2x, it is 12. Okay, static variable, a static variable, only one copy is created. For non-static, as many copies as the number of objects created. I hope you understand it. Okay, one more example. So a string name, default is public, or to avoid confusion, let us make it public. Okay, let us take name from outside. So name is equal to name. Okay, now TV Rao. TV Sastri. Okay, now what is name? TV Rao, and what is name in A2? TV Sastri. Okay, is this clear? Now, if I make it static, as only one copy of name is created, TV Rao will be replaced by TV Sastri, and both objects will have same content. But there's only one copy. I hope you understand it. Is this clear? Now, how to get count of number of objects created? Let us have one static count variable. Rest are, say, public int id, public string name. Let us call this as student. Okay, class student. Have a constructor as well. Student. It takes the constructor is public, though you don't mention. By default, it is public. Take ID and name from outside at the time of initializing, and ID is equal to ID, name is equal to name. Count to be increased by 1. Okay, now let us create students. Student S1, new student 101, TV Rao. Next, system dot out dot println number of students created so far is the count. Count is static, so you can access it with class name student dot count. Okay, how many students are created so far? Only one, right? Let us create one more student. This student is S2. ID is 102. Name is Raghav. Is this clear? So static variable retains a value. If it is not static, the count will always be 1 because initial value is 0 and only you cannot access it through count, through class name. Okay. You can access it through object name. So there are multiple copies here. Is this clear? If it is static, there's only a single copy and both copies, the single copy is having a value 2. Is this clear? So let us access it through the name of the class. What is the name of the class? Student. Right? Let us create one more object. PS3 103 Priya. How many are created? 3 are created. Is this clear? So if you want to have trace of number of objects created, and create a static integer variable count and let the count be incremented every time an object is created. The count is incremented. Count retains its previous value because it is static. Okay. So every time an object is created, count is incremented by 1 from previous value. So hope you understand it. This is all about static. Fine. Thank you. Please subscribe and please watch out for new videos. My next video is on abstract class. Thank you.